Sao Tome Principe has just reached a major milestone. The very first passport under its Citizenship by Investment program has been issued, officially welcoming the program's very first Citizenship by Investment citizen. So for anyone who's been watching this program closely, this is more than a symbolic moment. It confirms that the framework is working in practice and that applications are moving all the way from file opening to passport in hand. So what the first approvals can tell us. So since its launch in September 2025, the Sao Tome Principe program has already approved 27 applications with an average processing time of around 2.5 months, and we've seen the fastest approval in around approximately 4 weeks. There are many more approvals and passports expected to come soon, and we're very excited for a lot of our clients that are currently in processing. So most of the approvals so far have come from countries such as Germany, India, Russia, China, Nigeria, which together represent around 80% of all the processed applications, showing that the interest is genuinely global and not limited to any one region. So for a brand new Citizenship by Investment program, these numbers and timelines are strong. They indicate that the citizenship unit is operational, decisions are being made efficiently, and investors are confident enough to move early rather than just watch from the sidelines. So why Sao Tome Principe is emerging as a frontrunner in African citizenship by investment? So on paper, Sao Tome Principe already had an attractive profile. They are strategically located as an island country off the west coast of Africa. They're a member of the community of Portuguese language countries, and the citizenship program was designed from day one with a dedicated unit and clear development focus. So now that we have some real approvals and that passports are issued, it is moving from interesting idea to becoming a more proven African citizenship by investment option with live files, known processing times, and a diverse mix of early adopters. So the program channels contributions into national transformation projects that are essential infrastructure, aligning investor funds with long-term development of the country rather than simply short-term fixes, which is one of the reasons serious applicants are paying attention to the program. So how does this option fit into global Plan B strategy? So for many of our clients, the Sao Tome Principe is not their first passport. Instead, it's a strategic addition to an existing portfolio that might include citizenship from the EU, Caribbean, or other African links. In practice, the applicants who are moving forward most confidently tend to fall into a few categories. So those are globally mobile entrepreneurs, investors with business links and interests in Africa and African markets, and families who already hold 1 or 2 strong passports and are focused on diversification rather than replacement. So again, this is not usually the first passport that someone applies for. It's a deliberate addition to an existing mobility strategy. So what attracts a lot of persons to do the program is the combination of relatively fast processing, a clear use of funds mandate, and the possibility of connecting to broader Portuguese-speaking networks over time. So all within a program that is still early in its life cycle, and therefore the program has room to grow. So as other countries tighten their physical presence requirements and raise the costs, a well-known early-stage African citizenship by investment program with demonstrated approvals can be a compelling part of a diversified Plan B, especially for entrepreneurs and investors looking at Africa as a growth region. So one of the most encouraging signs so far has been the way due diligence is being applied. Files are simply not just rubber stamped, clarifications are requested, background checks are conducted, and timelines reflect real review rather than just artificial speed. So for long-term passport value, this really does matter in my view. A citizenship program only remains viable if it protects the integrity of the passports it issues. So my team and I have been working with Sao Tome Principe since the beginning of the program, since the very, very first launch. We speak regularly with the Citizenship by Investment Unit. We follow each policy update and prepare applications under the new framework. So being involved from the early stages really means we're not just guessing, we're seeing how the unit interprets documentation, how requirements have a little bit evolved since it first started, how due diligence is applied in practice, and what distinguishes a smooth, faster file versus one that will require or need more extra clarification. So for clients, I think this is really important, especially that we're an authorized agent and we have already processed some files, that this translates into realistic expectations about timelines and requirements, and we know how to properly structure an application that respects both the letter and the spirit of the program. So what you should do if you're interested, if you've been curious about Sao Tome Principe, but we're waiting to see whether the program would really deliver, the first passports and the 2025 year-end statistics are here, and you got your answer. The program is live, it's functioning. It's a Citizenship by Investment program that is already approving well-prepared applications. So the next step is not to rush, but to have a structured conversation about how Sao Tome Principe may fit alongside other options such as Caribbean citizenship, EU ancestry, or residency routes, and whether the benefits of Sao Tome Principe align with your goals, your risk portfolio and profile, your family goals, your business goals, and if it's something that you may be interested in pursuing. So if you'd like more tailored professional guidance on whether Sao Tome Principe should be part of your Plan B, my team and myself at JH Marlin, we would be happy to speak with you in strict confidence. All of our contact details will be provided in the description below. And looking ahead into 2026, we're watching the program very closely. We're analyzing processing volumes and refinements to documentation standards and how we process files for the program. And as well, we'll be looking to analyze how the unit manages scale and evaluate how it manages scale as interest for the program increases. So these are just some normal developments for a program that's in its first full operational year, and these are just very early data, but this already is very promising. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and thank you for following this channel, and we look forward to providing you further updates on episodes of Passport to Possibility with JH Marlin. All the best. Bye for now.